Every morning across Kenya, millions of people wake up carrying something invisible. A dream of becoming more than they were yesterday. A teacher determined to inspire another generation. A nurse pursuing new knowledge after a long night shift. A farmer seeking better ways to feed a nation. A young entrepreneur building a business one customer at a time. A civil servant preparing for greater responsibility. A parent hoping education will unlock a brighter future for their family. Different people, different journeys, one common aspiration: to learn, to grow, to transform their lives. On the 3rd of August 2023, a bold vision became reality. The Open University of Kenya received its charter, becoming Kenya's first fully online specialized public university. A milestone that marked not merely the establishment of another institution, but the beginning of a new chapter in the history of higher education, one founded on inclusion, innovation, flexibility, affordability, accessibility, and the belief that education should be available to everyone, everywhere.
The way it is that worldwide, the open universities are one, they are cost effective, both to the learner and the sponsor. The learner here will of course reduce costs in terms of the cost of education, in terms of not traveling very far, no accommodation, quite a number of other things will bring costs down. For that, of course, it requires self-discipline for the learner. Then for the sponsor, the one who is paying for the infrastructure, a lot of infrastructure is still there. Setting up an university is expensive at the beginning because you need a lot of infrastructure, technology-wise, you need all of these other things to be able to provide, deliver, and develop quality programs for that.
This university, the Open University of Kenya, is founded under Section 24(1)(b) of the Universities Act 2012, which, among other things, states that there shall be a strategic, or rather an open University of Kenya for strategic interests. So the strategic interests that we ask ourselves all the time during a forum of this kind is, what are the strategic interests of the country? The first is inclusivity. Inclusivity is about enabling everybody who wants to have higher education to have it, irrespective of a situation that he or she finds himself in. It's about looking at the past where opportunities of this kind were not available, but now you say they are here and you have a chance to come to higher education and learn. It's about looking at the criteria for admission, where restriction has always been there that you must have a C+ in order for you to come to higher education, to a degree program. But the Open University has opened the opportunities where those who may not have had a chance early on and they didn't score a C+, which was the cutoff point and still is, they have a chance to come to the Open University of Kenya and learn. We have 7 criteria for admission. Among them is recognition of prior learning. So that if one is able to demonstrate that over the years you have made up the gap which is there between whatever you scored and the degree program or the course that you want to do, then we admit you. So that's the first important reason why this university is there for Kenyans and even those outside the country. The second is the flexible mode of delivery. Flexibility here is a very serious concept because we are looking at people who, for various reasons, are not able to come to a physical classroom setup. And now they want to learn. They want to get their degrees or certificates. So we enable them using technology to acquire the degree programs that they have planned for from the comfort of where they are. You learn at your own pace, at your own time.
3 years, the Open University of Kenya has grown from an ambitious national idea into a dynamic institution, expanding opportunities for learners across Kenya and beyond.
As a fully open university and fully online university, we are moving beyond the traditional lecture models towards interactive, competency-based, and learner-centered approaches. We have prepared our academic programs in such a manner that our learners can flexibly walk through the journey by complementing their learning with our professional development courses. But besides that, we are now, would say, re-imaging the way we are packaging our content to ensure that our learners are able also to experience what we are calling micro-credentials within that content. What this means is that our learners can come in at a time when they are ready to start learning, take the content they want to take in whichever program, but as they continue progressing along the line, the university is able to guide them through the various credentials they are getting and what qualifications these credentials could build up to if they are not ready to get their degree program at that time. But eventually, they should be able to get their degree program. And this is what we are calling and referring to as the progressive certification model at the Open University of Kenya. And so, our students are exposed to an environment where they are able to demonstrate relevant competencies throughout their study and careers as they build into being professionals. OUK is not left behind even as we think about the growing technology and the technologies that we have available to enable learning, teaching, research, and general institutional operations. OUK has fully embraced artificial intelligence and other emerging technologies to support in every aspect that we do at the Open University of Kenya.
The world is changing faster than ever before. Technology is reshaping industries. Artificial intelligence is redefining professions. Knowledge is no longer confined to classrooms. It travels instantly across borders. The workplace is evolving. Careers are evolving. And higher education must evolve with them.
Up to today, we have done quite a lot, actually, if you take stock. We have grown our digital infrastructure to a level now where we can have our, not necessarily fully functional ERP system, but a functional ERP system, which we continuously improve. The learning management system, the ERP system, the website, and other related systems that are supportive in nature have really grown within the last 2.5 years as we go to celebrate this third year. So we have grown our infrastructure. And we have developed over 50 policies since that time. Because we realized that whereas we were supposed to offer the core mandate of the research and learning, this is a government institution which requires to go run as per government laws and regulations. Yes. Some of which then requires you to have certain policies. So finance policies, for example, we have Senate and or academic related policies, which examination policies. But more importantly, in this division of planning and infrastructure, we needed to have career progression, human resource policies, and manual. It's a huge thing. It's over 300 pages, almost 400 pages. You want to make sure that you get it right. We did it from scratch. We developed our strategic plan, 2024-2028, approved by Treasury. We launched it. We started using it in 2024. We had our first performance contract signed between the University Council and government in 2024-2025 financial year. It's something that we are told, we are yet to confirm, that there is no new institution formed from scratch has entered into performance contracting within the within 6 years.
Yes.
We said we must enter within the second year. In fact, it was actually almost the first year because we came in 23-24 financial year when it was already in going to quarter two. So we came in August. The VC came in August. Some of us came in December 2023. So we joined in 2024. So that 2024, we started by thinking about our strategic plan. We developed it. We started thinking about the PC. We signed our PC, the first one, 24-25, barely a year into office, and we managed to get a very good in overall performance. We also have had our audit reports, clean audit reports, 2 years in a row. We have done quite a lot when we look at it. But recently, more importantly, we approved our master plan, which goes up to 50 years. Where do we want to see? What do we want to do to see the university grow in the next 30, 40, 50 years? We now have a master plan which has been approved by council. We have a reviewed strategic plan, which is now the midterm review of 2024-2028 strategic plan. We have an ICT strategic plan developed. And when we look at all those 50 plus policies and governance instruments developed within 3 years of existence, we don't forget the support that we have gotten from government. We have gotten from development partners. And I need to say that we have managed to compete in the academic market of attracting research funds. We've got four actually, European Commission funded projects now in this university. And thanks to our staff who go out there and write these proposals and convince them that even if we are a very young institution, we're able to manage those funds. And so far, we also have attracted various funds from different sources.
The Open University of Kenya was established to open access to higher education, to remove barriers created by distance, time, employment, age, and circumstance.
One of the key achievements we can see is that in the first year of existence, we admitted 824 students, but as of the moment, we have a total of 29,261 admitted to the bachelor's and the postgraduate programs, also to the professional development courses.
3 years ago, when the university was starting, we can say that it was built through a lean human resource base, purely seconded from other universities. And the university has already grown from a lean staff of 21 staff who were deployed to us, to the current number of over 100 staff, approximately 1 or 2 staff who have really laid a strong foundation for the university.
University's ambitions are bold: to expand access to quality higher education, to strengthen research and innovation, to deepen collaboration with industry and government, to nurture entrepreneurs, to embrace emerging technologies, to become a center of excellence in digital learning, and to position Kenya as a leader in open education across Africa.
The Quality Assurance Directorate is actually on top of things because this is a new frontier of learning, and quality assurance of the open learning is very different from the quality assurance that we see in the traditional universities. So all that we are doing is that to ensure our stakeholders that the quality of our university is very high.
I'm very grateful for Open University of Kenya. It's a breakthrough for so many people.
I believe Open University of Kenya is the best for you, based on several things. One, it is self-paced. You can learn at your own time. Number two, it is affordable.
The future of higher education will not be defined by physical boundaries. It will be defined by accessibility, flexibility, collaboration, innovation, and lifelong learning.
Currently, we have what you call homeschooling. Homeschooling, there are parents who might not want to send their kids to public or private institutions. They can do homeschooling. And in future, I see that as an opportunity where programs, Open University will expand into sections where they can deliver home programs, not necessarily degree programs. It could be at all other levels. There could be also Open High School. Open High School means not necessarily that is a conventional high school. These are people who are doing high school programs, but at a distance. The only university that can do is an Open University. Have a wing. Because university doesn't mean you only deliver university degrees. No. You deliver all form of education. Whether it is elementary, whether it is high school, whether it is technical, whether it is upskilling or reskilling, that is what the university is meant. So it is not only that this university should only be focusing on degrees. It will in the future address issues of homeschooling, address issues of Open High School, for that as part of Open University of Kenya. So with the numbers growing, that if you look at the tsunami which is coming in 2029 with respect to the CPE graduates, conventional universities will not accommodate all of them. A large number, I see, once the mindset has been settled, it should be able to be accommodated by the Open University of Kenya. So there is a future.
3 years ago, Kenya established a new university. Today, that university is transforming how higher education is imagined, transforming how knowledge is shared, transforming how opportunity is created, and transforming lives across Kenya and beyond.